Hey, Denny and Pat. I just put a notice up. I forgot about the time, announcing the time change. Denny, better, a little better. Sore throat, everything's on this side. What concerns me is this is hurting. Hey, let's see. Christy's here and Jeanette Maxwell. Hope your feet are feeling better. Hey, Marcy. Sorry about that imposter, y'all. I had an imposter on, I think, both of my Instagram accounts. So I had to go in and change passwords on both and report it. Hey, Linda Quilty and Sissy. Still 3 for you. Yeah, not all states do this. I wish we didn't. Gets confusing to folks, especially when you have a schedule and it kind of messes with your schedule. Hey, Elaine and Genevieve. Yarn and Things. Susan Burke, sweetheart. How are you doing, Susan? Yeah, what? That's what I think it is, and I think I'm gonna go to the doctor tomorrow. I wouldn't be worried about it, except I've had 3 sinus surgeries. I've told y'all this before, and this thing was going towards my brain, and we caught it kind of just in time. If it had hit my brain, I would not be sitting here right now. Ooh, that's why I ask for prayers. That this is just from, see, I don't even have any sinuses up here, so maybe I've got just a little bit right here. So I may be headed to the doctor tomorrow just to make sure. Denny, yes, I saw you followed me, so I left you in the hopper. Okay. Kay, how are you? Sissy's here. Just forwarded it to you. What you talking about, Sissy? I guess you're talking to somebody else. Maybe. Baby. And Karen's here. Yarn Addict with Karen, and Bev is here, and there's Michelle, and maybe Olivia. And hey to Gracie, in case she's not here, she messaged me and told me, she, bless her heart, she's had a couple of deaths. One was a husband of a friend, and one was in the family this weekend. Hey, Wanda. Wanda Wyatt's here. Chandra Gentle. Pat Cray Hollis. Yeah, I think I better go tomorrow. At least get, hey, Zach. Jenny Jill and Linnea. And Pat's reminding you, don't forget the thumbs. I said, hey, Susan, how are you, sweetie? Maybe you didn't hear me. I'm probably talking a little, not quite as loud. I'm still excited to see y'all. It's just my throat and everything's kind of hurting this side. Bev says, Bev being Ditmer Nittery, having to catch up on housework, vacuuming, girl, get over here. Been watching lives for 2 days. Bless your heart. You did make a market bag. I need to do that too. And Sissy's reminding you about the thumbs. Yeah, we not 26 and 19. I see. 26 here, 27 here, and 19 thumbs. And Linnea, the crafting trooper. Good to see you again. And did I say Zach? I love you too. Oh, I know you did, Susan. All right. Did I know? Seems like, were you on Gingers this morning? I'm so sorry, Susan. So sorry. And Susan B. Susan Burke and Susan B. Diane Sharp. Crotchety's here. Jeanette said that she had real bad winds and storms today, limbs falling all over the place. That's what we had a few days ago when the storm rolled up from the south. Hey, Linda's here. Linda from the Yarn Barn. Yes, we are so sorry for Susan Burke's loss. And we should put her on the prayer list. I think we had her on the prayer list for her dad, but we'll keep her there. Or if she's not there, we'll get her there. Let's see. I'm not sure if Dina's going to be here. Let's see. Carla's here. Gloria, hey. First time on the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you'll join us, squirrels. And that doesn't involve any money. It just means you have subscribed. Hey, Brenda. Yes, folks telling Susan sorry for your loss. Pat Cray Hollis is going to be right back. She just got home, so she got to get some tea or coffee. Lashira's here. Hey, honey. Brenda's saying hey to me and to everybody. Denny said, hi, Marianne, loved your chair dance yesterday. Yes, that was great. Something we all need, or I'll say me. I know, Linnea, and as a lot of people, I wanted to announce that here. So I changed I reported it. Did you report it also? Thank you. Yeah, you reported. Good. Thank you. I reported it. Both my accounts were hacked on Instagram. So if you got a message from me, it wasn't me. If you'll look at the number of followers, if that happens again, I've got like 600 and some on the Dee Thompson and 700 and some on that one and 600 and some on the GrannyDee one. So, and their numbers were real low, but I had my picture and everything, and who knows what they said. But yeah, I had to go in and change my passwords on both. It's so aggravating when they do that. I guess that was my trick for Halloween. Aggravating. Hey, Evie, Blind Needle's here. Donna Mako's here. Cynthia King is here. If I missed you, holler at me. Highlight something and put that @ sign in front of it and type my name after it, and it'll highlight it for me. Hey, Charlie. Genevieve, did I say you? Denny GrannyDee, I could have got some yarn from them. Shucks. They already asked someone for international money. Well, I hope folks know better. Hey, Donna. I put as soon as I found out about it, well, I don't know if I did it as soon as I thought about it, because I've been feeling terrible. I put a thing on there, put a message on Instagram. Hey, Hearts Creations, good to see you. And Tina's here. Chiquita's here. Yay! And Yarn Addict Karen, did I say you? Hey to everybody. Not feeling my best today, and I hate to moan and groan about it, but I just want you to know if I'm not my usual self. That's why I told y'all I was going to tell y'all the names of these colors, and I didn't do it. The new yarns I picked up at Dollar Tree, this is called Juniper, and the one that I already had was Warm Green, but those two look good together. Okay, I did give you a hi, Genevieve. Some of you might get two, and some of you might not get one, but holler at me if you don't get one. Hey, Tony, Auntie Vernon, yes. At Susan Burke, deepest sympathies and prayers for strength and healing for your family. Amen. Thank you, Linda, and I'm okay. Then don't moan and groan. Try not, but there's Dina. It's okay. I'm glad you're here. Okay, Linnea, I'm glad you popped in. Yeah. Thank you for telling me about that. But I had lots of messages from folks, so I'm glad that y'all all reported it too. That's what we need when those goofballs do that. These are pretty together, aren't they, for fall colors? And this might have been this. I can't even remember if I had an orange before, but this one's, I think I did. Marmalade. This might have been the same. And this is azure. And I didn't have that. I had this one, which is called cottage blue. And this one is peacock. So several different blues. And I had this one, which is called pastel purple. And this is the one I picked up yesterday. So it's darker. This one looks blue, but it's not. It's a more lavender color. And this is royal purple on top. And then I already had this one, which was called gentle white. It's a cream color. And this is this is linen. So it's a little different shade. So that was cool that they came out, or probably not came out with different colors. Hey, Becky. And this one is maize. They're all Premier Just Yarns from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just so tickled at our Dollar Tree. Oh, thank you, Linnea. Appreciate that, honey. And you have a great day. Linda, you can throw some at the screen for her too, she said. Okay. Linda says, the truck of my car is full of that Dollar Tree yarn. I know it. And they have cotton too. And that they call twine really just feels like cotton, but it's like a color and a white wound around. And it's on a cone. Hey, Angela. Crazy poppy lady, I mean. Your dog, well, mine never did have yarn either. Well, they used to a long time ago, a different one. But the newest one has it now. Hey, Michelle Sleeper. Dollar Tree hasn't had any for, well, I used to have to order if I wanted some online and then pick it up in the store. Make you giggle. Sounds like the twine might be good for cleaning cloth. It's just like the cotton. It feels just like the cotton. It's just that I wish I had some right here. I've shown it before. I think in Confessions of a Dollar Tree Haul or something. I think that's what it was called, maybe. You're boycotting Dollar Tree. You have no more room for yarn. Know what you mean. Becky's finally here, and Mimi Cat too. That sweet lady's here. Y'all all sweet. She's extra sweet. She got extra sugar on the top. Yeah, Linda, the old grungy one that's farthest away from me was the one that had yarn, which I didn't know until just recently. But the newest one now is the one that has it, and it's the closest to me. Thank you, Pat. Yes, if it were just plain old sinuses, I wouldn't. I'm trying not to worry and just pray about it. This concerns me right here. And that I love this hat that my sissy made me, this cloche. I had it on earlier, but I couldn't even stand that touching me. So that's why I had to put this on. And so all the Halloween's gone. We got Thanksgiving trivia now. I need to organize my yarn room. I need to feel like doing it. Hey, Madonna. Dang ass, except she said the other word. Hit the like button. Hey, Nan, thank you, Madonna. Thank you, and Nana's Crafty Corner. Donna's here. Holler at me if I didn't announce you. I love Thanksgiving too. I do. I love all holidays. Christmas the best, but Thanksgiving next, and then Halloween. Helen Peacock's here from Arkansas. Yeah, Dina, yeah, normally I have the eyeball pressure too, and it's just right here where I had 3 surgeries. I just praying I don't have to have another one. I think if I go tomorrow, they may want to do an x-ray to make sure it's not going that way. But I pray it's not. And then if I just get some antibiotics, I'll be all right. Hey, Cheryl. This Cheryl Large is up in the house. Linda says, food. My brother that I call the lunch man, he just delivered my lunch. He always delivers on Sunday when he goes to the steakhouse. Let me keep up with y'all right here. Then I could look here instead of there. And Denny says, Chiquita, what day is your birthday? It's your birthday month. And look, Barb Whispers here. Oh, come on in, Barb. If you can open, she can't hear me though. I was going to say if she could open up and up. Well, maybe Barb, are you in yet? She's telling Linda, hey, maybe she is. Woo! Oh, that's hot, but it feels good on my throat. Feels good on my throat. Okay, Madonna says, hey to everybody. And Whisper says, oh, I already said that. And Gloria says she doesn't do much for Halloween. And a lot of people don't, especially this year. Love you too, Marianne. You did, that was a great live you did yesterday. Great. Yeah, Madonna. Yeah, she typed it in there. Open another window and come on in. That's what I was going to say. But she might be in here now. I don't know. Because you can still see the chat. Dina's got coffee. Yeah, what's in your cup, everybody? She just said the ad just finished. So, yay. They'll probably do the test on me. What you mean, Becky? With this stuff? That's all right. They need to. They'll do it. I hear it's very unpleasant, but thank you so much, Donna. I agree, and I claim that. I believe and receive. Donna Mako, she's wonderful to pray for folks. Claiming total and complete healing in your head and throat, Dee, in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you so much. You just, prayers just calm me right down. Denny says, Dina girl, don't worry about it. The Lord will send you exactly who he wants you to have. Oops, I'm supposed to be looking here instead of there. Hey, HD. GrannyDee. So you know what the word says about worrying. Yeah. Who can or in an hour in their life don't worry about something you don't know. Just deal with today. That's right. Deal with today. And Cynthia says, Chiquita, so does your birthday change every year? LOL, my cousin used to say that hers did. And folks are saying hey to this one and that one. And Chiquita says her birthday's November 22nd. And Tina's putting up her link. I think that's for her giveaway. And Teresa says, hey, Chiquita, my mom's birthday is November 24th, and her birthday is on some Thanksgivings when they fall on Thursday. Y'all know Thanksgiving is what? The fourth Thursday in the month. So if y'all have birthdays close to it, yeah, it might fall on Thanksgiving on certain years. Becky says there's a new test for COVID, and instead of the nose, they do the throat. Well, I hope that's better. That sounds better. Let's see. Hey, Barb, so glad to have you, honey. Ad just finished. Thanks so much for letting those old aggravating things run. And thanks again, Donna, for the prayer. And Dina must have said something about somebody, cause Jenny said, Dina, girl, don't worry. I think I said that. The Lord will send you exactly who he wants you to have. And I always have said, because I've been divorced a number of years and I'm just happy as I can be, as if I had good sense, except the money's not too great, but the Lord provides. I said, the Lord will have to drop him in my lap. And that'll be kind of hard because I don't get out much unless it's to a craft store. Hey, people are saying to Madonna, and people are saying they love Marianne's life. And Jeanette Maxwell said on Thursday I was exposed to corona. They didn't tell you until you'd already cleaned the room, feeling blah today. You might need to get a check too, but we'll pray for Jeanette, not only for her feet, but that she didn't get anything. And Karen says, water, and I got some hot tea. I ran out of my Mama Swift tea, but I got Zinger and just plain tea, and that's all right. That's just all right. And Annie Vernon said her sister gets tested every month. Gosh, I'm way behind on my phone. Tony said, if I find myself in fear, frustration, or insanity, you turn it over to God. He's never failed you yet. Hey, Sir Robert. That's Rob. Rob from the UK. It's good to see you. Well, see your name. Good for you to see me, I guess. Nana says, Dee, that hat I put on your Facebook site was pretty cool. Your daughter did it. It wasn't the witch hat. Was it the elf one? I'm so behind. Dee, watch the men purchasing yarn and act stupid. I missed part of that. Oh, let me hop over here. Let's see. I know I'm missing a bunch, but do you watch the men purchasing yarn and act stupid, asking them for yarn advice? Okay. HD says, now, who was Handmade Designs, nowadays we have homeschool, so kids will get eye stress, and you worry about that. And Rob says, hello, Lady D. You're so sweet. And Madonna says, at the Crotchety Clogger, thank you so much for yesterday. I truly believe you changed my life. I'm sore, but feel so much better. Thank you. The only thing was, I wish she could have left it up. And I told her, I mentioned it to her, and I think she said it was a good idea. You lurking today, Crochet Nana? Says hey to everybody she missed, just lurking today. She must be working and lurking or doing something with Olivia or somebody. Pat Cray Hollis and several folks have reminded about the thumbs. We have 56 here, and 46 thumbs is Freaky here. See Denny saying, Freaky, where are you? Teresa says, yes, Sissy, that's exactly what you need. A man who's addicted to yarn like we are, so the two of you would have to arrange all the yarn, right? He could help me get through it. He'd still have to live in his own house, and we'd split it up, and that way it wouldn't be so overwhelming. You picked up about 100 pounds of pecans this week, crawling on the ground and scooting on your tail. Poor Nana's Crafty Corner Donna. We've got pecan trees, or I've got in the front of my trailer and the back of my trailer. They're huge, but I told y'all this last year. They fall off too early. They've never produced edible pecans. They just ping, 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 ping. One time they pinged me on top, or one pinged me a good one on top of the head when I was going out to the car. Cynthia King says, Clogger, I did what I could and believe it was helpful to try to remember what she did. Oh, I squirreled. I asked her if she couldn't keep it on because of the copyright of the Thriller song. So I said, maybe you could do the same thing without the music and everybody could just she might be playing it in her earbuds or something. And then y'all could put the music on and do it to the music. Dina says, darn overwhelming there. When it's spilling out everywhere it is. What's more overwhelming is all the stuff I start. The whips. Christy said, don't even get me started on men. We won't talk about men. We'll talk about, you love the cottage blue. That's this one. This one again is peacock, which is kind of a teal. My light is not the best. It's just not. And then this is azure, which I may be putting the emphasis on the incorrect syllable. This is from, it's just yarn from the Dollar Tree. But it's Premier worsted, and they also have the Aran weight. There's 131 yards in each one, so that's not bad for $1. Feels good and squishy. I think what I want to do is make some chevron blankets or blanket. The winter, what was it? Something said glowing. I think that's right, Barb. Yeah, I think that's right. Crotchety says she will do another one this coming Thursday at 4 Eastern. Oh, let me get there. I'm sorry, I'm missing so much. Come back around and say it again. I know I've just miss. Crotchety, who's Marianne, Crotchety Clogger, she will do another one this coming Thursday at 4, so an hour before me. She said she announced it wrong yesterday. I think she said Wednesday, and it's Winter Glow. Yes, that's it, Barb. Yep, that's it. Whisper is Barb over in the Netherlands. And she got the right one. All right, I love that. And Marianne got a tour at the alpaca. You got a tour coming up. Alpaca Farm on Wednesday. I can't remember. Is Kimber Ann here? Hey, Coco. Kimber Ann come. Can y'all tell me when? I asked Kimber Ann if she would tell me what her Granny see what. Oh, did I say I don't come on? Sissy, I don't come on Thursday. Yeah, I was thinking she said Wednesday, though. I probably did say it wrong, though. Yeah, 50. I see 54 now. So there could have been 57 and 48 thumbs. Got you some of that. And the black tea was strawberry. Oh, girl, sounds good. Did she just come on, Sissy, on that one day, Saturday? Okay. All righty. Yeah, what I mean to say and what I say are, y'all know, often two totally different things. I think I might have it right in my head, but it totally comes out wrong. Okay, thank you so much. So Kimber Ann, who is Kim's, what's the name of her channel? Kim's Crochet and Knit. Crochet and Knits. Yes, it is delicious. When can the squirrel raid come on over for a snack? Corey's here. Bev said, I miss Corey. Or did you mean Coco? Marianne, you did say Wednesday. I should check my count. Yeah, that's what I was thinking you said, because now you got the alpaca thing. Alpaca farm sounds good. Not a problem. You've corrected it in plenty of time and announced it. And Crochet Nana Michelle said just got done watching the replay for Kimber Ann today from hers yesterday. I loved her little hair. I watched it too. Her little hairdo lollies. And I think she said she got those from Dollar Tree. Sissy said, yes, unless she does a spontaneous live, which she has been doing lately. That's what I was wondering. I just hate to miss her. I can, always watch replay, but it's never as much fun as, when you can participate. Unless you try to participate on mine and I keep missing you, I'm sorry. Okay, Sissy says, yes, Kim, and I always call her Kimber Ann, but is Kim's Crochet and Knits. Thank you, sis. Yeah, crotchety, I put honey in my tea, which is very expensive. It'd be a whole lot cheaper if I'd put sugar in it, but I try to use local honey from my local produce store to prevent sinus junk happening. And really, I've been fortunate that I'm just now having a sort of an attack. Mama Swift's here. Oh, you heard me say I was out of tea. I probably use it up too fast. Thank you, Mama Swift. You a godsend. You and Whisper Barb, too. And Segal giving me some. Jaxie giving me some. Chrissy says she hasn't been in a Dollar Tree in over a year. Well, I tell you what, they're coming out with more and more colors. Like I say, two whites. Gentle white and linen. Well, creams. And then the lavender and purple. And I want to say there was a different color of this. This is called maize. I want to think there was one that was more yellow. But I might be thinking of the cotton. I get so mixed up. Sissy says, oh, yeah, I do the lemon in the packet like Seta does. Finally found it. PCH, Mama Swift says. Yarn is $4 at your dollar store. Well, doggone. That must be like a Dollar General. Madonna says, mwah, mwah, Mama Swift. Hey, Peachy. Teresa says, are you on the road? Yeah, Mama Swift found a place to they were moving their RV. They are RVers full time. So are y'all moving today or already moved or what's your status? Okay, Danny, I don't need to come and sit next to you. Yeah, I bought the yarn from Dollar Tree. Oh, that's where, were you the one that, I keep saying I'm going to do one thing and then I do something else. Who said, I am doing a terrible job at keeping up. Terrible. Donna says, Auntie Vernon, she left YT, but I did hear from her. If you'll let me know when you're ready, I'll put my email up for you, and you can. She's just talking to somebody else, and she's talking to Tony. Coco, Suzanne Wallen, hey sweetie. Becky Dorian, hello. No, Dana, my brother doesn't even have internet or a computer or a fancy phone with all that stuff on it. Who was it that told me their Dollar Tree was $4? Okay, Christy said you like the ETAMIN yarn. It's 97 cents for 197 yards. Gia sells it on her website. Gia the Yarn Nut. Well, that would be better. Hey, Misty Rainbow. And Donna Mako says to let her know when you've got her email so she can take it down. If you ever put your email up in a live, it's best to take it down so when the replay comes back up, not every Tom, Dick, and Harry seeing it, you might get some emails that you don't want. Oh, it was you, Coco. Everything used to be $1, but now it's from $1. Okay, from $1 to $4. So it's kind of like our, what's the name of that store? Five Below. Everything's $5 and below. And folks just telling everybody, hey. Coco's, oh, okay. Madonna said, sorry, Coco. And hey, Coco. And Coco said, no worries, Madonna. And Denny says she's got to email you soon, Donna. Diane, your Dollar Tree has the yarn. Hey, Bobby Allison. Dina, you like Five Below? I don't go there much. Do they have yarn? Christy, that sounds good about the ice yarn from Gia. So that yarn that Christy was just talking about, hook me up crochet. Yarn Nut, what's her thing called? Yarn Nut Yarns. That's Gia, Gia, and she sells ice yarn and she sells other yarns too. Dina says the Dollar Trees in New York and here in Florida don't have yarn. Ours used to not. They did a long time ago and then they quit, and now they're seeing how much yarn, because people buy the boxes. Not that you've seen. Not that you've seen. Ollie's. That's what I've heard too, Pat. Ollie's and that's where, I showed you that green that I got from Petra. The Karen Super Soft. It came from Ollie's. I believe it was $1.99. And Bobby Allison says some of ours here in Iowa have the Premier Just Yarn and the Just Cotton. ETAMIN, Christy says. Edaman. It's in tons of colors too, Christy said. For 97 cents for 197 yards, I think she said. Sven, tell that sweet Sven I said good night. Love you. Hey, Cheryl. It's good morning where you are. Jeanette Maxwell says, please protect us from the trees landing on this house. That wind is so bad and scary. Everybody pray right now for Jeanette Maxwell, who's experiencing a storm and strong winds. Denny said, well, if every Tom, Dick, and Harry sees my email, I might get Shamar Moore to send me an email. Madonna says it comes in 33 different colors. So y'all check Gia, the yarn nut. Did y'all put up Gia's link for us? Or would you? Whisper said, okay, he just about melted you. He said, love you too, Nana. Oh. Jeanette, honey, I am. Madonna put it up, the link up for Edaman yarn. Thank you. Thank you, Madonna. And thank you, Christy, for telling us about it. And thanks, Gia, for selling it. Denny said, Jeanette, honey, I'm praying that the Lord protects your home. Yep. Puts a shield of protection all around it. Hey, Dawn Holmes, it's been forever. So good to see you. I know. You just followed me back on Instagram. If you got a message from me, pay no mind to that. I'm going to say this another time because some other people have come in. I had an imposter trick me last night in the wee hours on Instagram on both my accounts. The GrannyDee one and the Dee Thompson one. They started messaging everybody and his brother. I don't even know what they said, but something about money, evidently. Somebody said they were asking for money, like even internationally and stuff. Hey, Judy. So if you will check, always check the number of followers. Like that person only had, it looked just like my thing. It had my picture. They know what they're doing. They copy all that stuff. I got duped too before. Somebody impersonating me on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. Instagram happens all the time, especially on Instagram. I like Instagram, but it's a pain. Betsy is awesome. Yes, she is. Is Betsy here? And is Betsy coming on tomorrow night? Her and her daughter. Pat Gray Hollow says her Dollar Tree doesn't have yarn. Well, just keep looking. Maybe mention something to the manager. Like, you hear that everybody's getting yarn at their Dollar Trees. You know it will sell like hotcakes. Looks at my long comment. Okay, Mama Swift. Oh, our sweet Betsy from Mimi's Crafty Crojo is gifting the shawl that she won from Mama Swift's giveaway to Sharon from Sharon's Crochet Corner so she can have a Mama Swift hug. That is so sweet. Betsy is just that sweet too. You just joined, Gloria. I'm so glad. I used to have Van in front of, well, my maiden name is Van Hoy. Hey, Nina. You're going to report them and block them. Yes, Dawn. But if you'll look at, I have like 600 and some followers, and I'm not gloating. I'm just telling you because that's, not all that much. 600 and some followers. I mean, I'm proud to have who I have. 600 and some followers on my GrannyDee account and 700 and some on my Dee Thompson account. To think about what I just, Betsy makes you want, Betsy just needs to make me cry. Oh no. Mama's wet. That is very, very, very sweet. I think Denny's gonna fight Sissy over Shamar. Sherry Miller said she just got yarn at Dollar Tree in Cocoa, Florida. I'm so sorry. I'm doing a terrible job with keeping up, y'all. Started not to come on, but I said, maybe I'll feel better. Definitely prayers for Sharon. Yep. And yep, we're all praying for Sharon. She is on our prayer list. What did Cheryl say? Golly goodness. Teresa said, my sissy says, Teresa Patton, please everybody pray for our Sharon. She's running a fever in hospitals on IV antibiotics. She's having some kidney problems too. Okay, Madonna, thank you so much for coming and thanks for your help. Cheryl says, saying people have won things, right? Yeah, that's what I got duped on, and I knew better. I knew better. Pat says, tired of these men on Instagram asking to, I just delete them. I don't even answer. Yeah, they just look at your picture and think, oh, ain't she cute? I can't believe they'd think I was, but whatever. It could be worse. It could always be worse. Denny said, Teresa, I have said what I've said. Mama Swift said, PCH, do I need to crack some heads? Pat Gray Hollis. I just now figured out that's what you meant. Dina says she blocks the idiots too. Maybe they just lonesome. Genevieve, I make you smile. I'm glad. I feel like I'm just doing a terrible, terrible, terrible job today. I want to just be laid back and chat with y'all, but it's just one of me and 56 of y'all. But I'm awful glad you're here. Gosh, have 56 here and 56 thumbs, but I know we've had more till I run them off. Like Madonna. No, she probably had something else to do, or she might have taken all of me she could take. Pat says she's so sorry to take a baseball, so ready to take a baseball bat and hit some heads. Calm down, girl, calm down. This is my chance to get a nice chocolate man. Let those people see. I've had one of those before. He was dark chocolate, special dark. He was gorgeous. And you know what? I still love him. I'm not in love with him, but I was. Whew. And he was so mean to me. Oh, he was so mean to me. Pray for Sharon too, Dawn says. You just lost a friend today. Dawn Holmes and I. Was it Facebook? We used to be such good buddies on. I think so. Dawn's great. She's very sweet. Yeah, my boyfriend was Ethiopian special dark chocolate. He wasn't from Ethiopia, but he was that dark. And I thought he was gorgeous. I still think he's gorgeous, but he could be great, but he could also be the devil. Just shared my channel on Facebook. Thank you, Donna. And Karen Yarn Addict, you had someone tell me they got a strange message on IG from you. Was it? I think I had an attack because it was Halloween, maybe. I don't know. But, things have happened like that before. Usually it happens like to other people, and I respond to them like I used to. Now I'm very leery of, I let them go ahead and talk, and usually it's somebody that I haven't seen in forever, but we were close at one time, and they'll all of a sudden pop up, and I'm like, well, that's nice. But then if you let them go on, first they'll say, how you doing? It's a little chit chat, and then it'll be something about money. Did you hear the great news? You can get thousands of blah, blah, blah. So-and-so got blah, blah, blah. And here's how you can get blah, blah, blah. Denisha says, sweet tea, that Sylvia is one tough cookie. Yeah, Diane, Teresa Patton was just saying that Sharon's still in the hospital and she's running a fever. So she's on antibiotics, IV antibiotics. So need to pray for her. Pray hard for Sharon. And let's go ahead and do our prayers while we're talking about it. Denny said, oh, I'm not going to read that. Y'all read what Denny said if you want. Teresa said she had to call the store when she got home. They said they were going to remove him. He had on a security vest. So be careful. Oh, I got to go back and look at that. Cheryl said, probably way back, there's a few popping up in crochet groups asking for details and saying people have things and using people's profile on Facebook too. Oh, gosh. Terrible, 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 terrible. I'm skipping over a lot. Let me get where we are now. Who was I looking at? Sissy. Oh, but she said, Pat, my friend Sylvia had a man follow her in the parking lot of the Dollar Tree. She had to get her baseball bat out and threaten to break his legs. And then you read what I said, that Denny said that Sylvia's one tough cookie. Yeah, yarn brings everyone together. That's right, Dawn. Bet everybody would agree to that. Teresa said she called the store when she got home. They said they were going to remove him. He had on a security vest. So these people impersonating folks. Donna, thank you, sweetheart. Praying again, claiming total and complete healing in Sharon's body in Jesus' name. And I agree. I agree for Sharon. Amen and amen. Karen says you hardly ever message on IG. Yeah, I don't message on IG either, except Evie and I message back and forth sometimes. But we do the microphone thing, so I can tell if it's her voice and she can tell if it's mine. But also, if that ever happens again, just know it's not me messaging you probably, or ask me something that only I would know. But if you look at the number of followers, usually, like I said, I got 600 and some on one account, 700 and some on the other account. The one I saw only had like 20 some. And Mama Swift said she had to block a few propositioners from her YouTube channel. One man is more than enough. I hear you. Pat PCH, Pat Gray Hollis, had a guy come up behind you one time. You hit him in his Adam's apple so hard he couldn't breathe. Plus, I hit him in the nuts. When I went to my car, I called the cops. You go, girl. And Dina says her IG is a business account and you still get the BS. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's go over the prayers. We know about Sharon. And thank you so much, Donna, for praying for me, praying for Sharon and other folks. Hang on. Bobby said, I work in tech support on a government program and the attacks were really stepped up the last couple of days. Makes you wonder if it's political voting related. Could be. Denny says, Mama Swift, my goodness. And Whisper says, I'm too tall for most of those idiots to try something. And Denny says, Bobby, I don't think so. There's a lot of bored people out there right now who are definitely using their hacking skills. Suzanne still needs prayers. Yes, y'all tell me if Dina doesn't put your name up or if I don't put your name up, just tell us. Cheryl said a person scammed her nephew for $500 on Facebook. And we saw the person on the news. He had targeted a few people. Dawn says, that's right. Hit below the belt. Make him sing a high note. That's why I went nuts. Oh, Donna Mako needs prayers. Please say a prayer for Donna. She fell out in the carport Wednesday night and has wreaked havoc on your big fat body. I definitely will, Donna. Everybody say prayers for Miss Donna. Hey, Monda, sweetheart. But this girl says nuts, and you say something about nuts. It's not as bad as penis. You know that song, Venus, if you will. I used to sing, oh, penis. Terrible. And we were talking about praying for Donna. Sorry, Donna. I just saw that. But yes, Donna, I know how terrible it is to fall. So Add Donna to the list. Everybody add Donna Mako to your list. Terrible to fall. My knee and both ankles have not been the same since I fell in the kitchen after last Christmas and out here in the yard when I was on Zoom with some folks. Definitely will pray for you, honey. We'll pray for all these folks. Of course, Sharon, Miss Donna, Jeanette Maxwell, feet and other thing that she said. And Linda, just a crochet sister. Angel J, praying crochet, lots of pain. My sissy Teresa Patton and her whole family. Dago and her family. Pat Frazier's roommate, Debbie's eyes. Pat Cray Hollis, you still needing prayers, honey? And Monda, how are you doing, sweetie? Mama Swift says, my friend Donna Mako is always mine too. Donna is something else. She prays for everybody else, so I always say some special prayers for her too. But I didn't know about her falling. And she probably told me, and my brain can't retain stuff. Noni May, I believe, is doing okay. Dora Beth, she has to have infusions every 3 weeks, and she'd been having a lot of back pain. Does anybody know anything about any updates on Miss Dora Beth? You got to run, Coco. Well, thank you so much for coming. I'm sorry I've been worse than usual at keeping up with the chat. Good, Monda. That's great. Auntie Vernon says prayers, asking for healing for all, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, asking God's healing that he may lift you all up in strength and healing that you may thrive. Thank you. I just do the list and tell you all to pray. I'm just not comfortable, and that's so dumb, saying prayers. I don't know. Maybe it's a Lutheran thing. Tina, you've had one, I think. I didn't give you a ranch, but I gave you a wrench. But I know what you mean. Probably auto incorrect. Mama Swift says she is not sweet. And Monda says praying for everybody. Yes, the Lord knows who. And Teresa says, yes, I must have missed that too. Prayers, Barb, for your precious son. Amen. Praying for everybody. Hey, Kim. We about to go off, honey. We had the time change. I bet your time doesn't change. Does your time not change? Some states do. We used to all the states change, but now some do and some don't have the time change. And Pat says there's someone else I would like to see at 5. Okay, who comes on after me today? At 4? Does anybody want to, is it Petra? Anybody want to put up, if Petra comes on, you're welcome, Barb. I missed what you said, but I saw somebody else said it, so I will go back. Just know, y'all, every comment, I read every single comment in the replay, and I'm so sorry for missing some, but this is kind of hard for me with ADD, and then today I'm just not the greatest. And Veronica's just coming in, and TNT Andrea, I'm sorry, that old time change is messing us up. I did put up a message on the community tab, but maybe not everybody saw it. But okay, Andrea, TNT Andrea says Petra's on at 4:30, and it's almost 4 here. So 30 minutes from now, and Christy saying bye, everybody. Dina says, whisper, no problem. Thank you, Dina, for all your help with the prayers. And thank you, everybody, so much for coming. Thank you for having patience with me when I miss your comments. I will read them. And hopefully I'll write down if it's something I need to announce. I'll write it down and come back and tell whatever tomorrow, or tell me again tomorrow. Hope you can come back. Tomorrow I'll be on at 5, but remember we fell back an hour in the wee hours supposedly last night. There's Miss Judy saying bye-bye. Everybody saying bye. Love you all. Veronica's saying bye-bye. Don't forget, Steals the Show, Crochet and Chef. She's got a giveaway going on. Okay, Amanda Brotherton, thank you so much. I'm sure I will, because I have the prayers of you all. Miss Donna prayed for me. God bless you, Donna. And thank you so much for the prayers. And we will for sure be praying for you. And Donna, it's great to get in touch. If nothing else, that imposter did a good job in getting us back together again. And she says it's 3:59 right here in North Carolina in the Eastern time. Okay, love to you all, and be sweet. Don't be ugly. Oh, doggone, I didn't do my Thanksgiving trivia. Well, we got a lot of days. I got some on the phone and on paper too. I'll just put it right here for tomorrow. Y'all remind me. See you later. See y'all. I'll try to see y'all at Petra's if I don't fall asleep, because I am going to take something, a Benadryl, and it'll probably knock me out. Whoops. Okay, boop, bitty, boop, boop. Becky, that's fine, darling. Yep, prayers. Oh, Teresa says, have a yarn with Charlie bingo tonight. Okay. Was that for October's? Love you too, Marianne. Love all of you. Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop.